Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. You join us for this match between...
I suppose that decision brings with it an element of surprise. Bowling first would, on paper, seem the risky decision. They must have considerable belief in their frontline attack.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Too good. That is huge.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Rahane, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. There's a chance if it hits. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Huge! That has flown!
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Nearly gets the edge. Rana with a great delivery there. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Great shot through the gap. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
It's going a long way. What a shot.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Six more. Away she goes into the crowd. It's a big maximum as well.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Butler has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Misses everything. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Rana from the pavilion end. Gone. Great reflexes. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
Bang, sent back over the bowler's head. Mid-off and mid-on can only watch as that ball sails into the crowd.
Too much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and it just flew over the boundary.
Phillips, don't worry about that one. It's gone high and long and a maximum. That's 3 in a row.
The bowler just has to watch that one sail straight back over his head. Brilliant shot, deserves 6.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
That was a really solid shot. Read the length early, got onto the front foot, and it raced away for 4.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. Might look to go big again here. Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Needs a dot ball.
Doesn't beat the infield. Good pick up, big chance. That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Crack. It's another massive maximum. 2 in a row. Bowler under pressure now.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
How will the bowler respond?
Jeez, timed that well.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Phillips muscles that away. It's flat and hard and 4 more.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Bold, stunning delivery.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Huge! That has flown!
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Strike rate was excellent. Now they can really get stuck into rotating the strike and setting up a massive score.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Reliance end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Gets that away.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. A roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Smacks that away through the gap.
Right out of the textbook. Off the middle and it flew to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
Shot straight past the bowler. Could well be 4.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
There's a almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Massive outside edge. Dropped. What a let-off. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Rana from the pavilion end.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. And a fine take by the fielder at deep cover point. It was in the air for some time, but they've held on to it well. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for six. Brilliant shot. Six lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will he reply?
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Caught. And it's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Finds the edge. Kolkata with a massive shout. What a catch!
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Narayan, the spinner, coming into the attack. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Lomrul, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A-game today. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
No, terrible shot. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing, that could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Aurora from the Reliance end. Nicked it. Aurora with a huge appeal. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Finds the fielder with that shot. There's a chance if it hits. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Five runs added in that over. The Titans, 199 for 8.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
Going with spin now. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Wow, that's missed the lot. Everyone's gone up.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. This could be trouble. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. First ball.
Misses everything. Couldn't get it through the field. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. A few moves made in the field.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. 6 runs added in that over. Kolkata are 6 for none.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Thick edge, no, that's racing away. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nearly gets the edge. Siraj with a great delivery there. Can't get that outside the ring field. Six runs added in the over. Kolkata, 12 for none. Rabada from the Reliance end. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Doesn't beat the infield. Thick edge. Everyone's gone up. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Narayan has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. The bowler looks really confident. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. Kolkata, a 17 for none. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Nicked it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. End of the over, 13 coming from it. Kolkata, a 30 for none. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Reliance end.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Cuts that off well in the infield. Out. Good catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Edge, amazing delivery. That's the end of a fantastic over. No runs from the bat and added a wicket to the tally as well.
So that's the 5th over of the power play completed.
Khan, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
A few moves made in the field.
Khan from the pavilion end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Edge, but it drops safely. End of the over. Kolkata 32 for 1.
The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
Going with a more defensive field choice.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Not many fielders left in the circle. The captain going very defensive.
Massive outside edge. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Great shot through the gap. Thick edge. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters.
Some adjustments to the field. Going with a more defensive field.
Khan, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Khan from the pavilion end. Straight to the fielder. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Edged it. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. Kolkata a 51 for 2. Brilliant diving stop. Missed it. Stumping opportunity. Butler with great reflexes. It looks really close.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands. Oh, quick hands. That's gone.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
Working the occasional singles, the odd boundary, but they just have to find something and gather momentum to get into this match.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Well, straight through them. That was a lesson in leg spin bowling.
making their way back to the pavilion, bowled for one. The Night Raiders.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Was quick onto that in the infield. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be four.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Reliance end. Massive outside edge. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands. Oh, quick hands. That's gone.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Five runs in that over. Kolkata is 66 for 6. Lomrul, the left armour, is the new bowler from the pavilion end. Lomrul, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease. He's got their tail up.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Can't get that outside the ring field. Doesn't beat the infield. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
Well, you can't direct the wind, but you can adjust your sails. Some aggressive shots would be ideal at the moment.
No, terrible shot. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Chance, gone.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
The right-handed batsman is coming in.
Drilled that one away. Edged, what a ball. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Gone. Fine catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it would be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Lomrul from the pavilion end. Bowled, and it's all over. The bowling side get home in a thriller.
Extremely comfortable win, just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.